Welcome to 30 and 5 on 560WIND.com. Well, I'm done. I had three main guys, okay? Three main national guys, if you will. One was Pete Maravich when I was growing up. He dropped dead on a basketball court. The other one was Pete Rose, and he, said he didn't gamble on baseball. Then he did. He's gone. And then the other one's Joe Paterno, who, even though I knew was culpable, I knew the emails were coming and everything like that. I still don't know how much involvement he had, but something was known. He had his office not far down from where Sandusky showered. Once they got the guy off the team as the coach, they should have kept him off. That was their mistake. Spanier, who lied the other day, apparently, according to Louis Freed, he says, Spanier said the other day he didn't know anything about this the last 8-9 years, but you knew something 14 years ago. You knew about this stuff. All those guys are implicated, but the people got to calm down a little bit. That's the safest place to go to school now. Would you send your kid to school there? Would you fly the day after an airplane crash? Absolutely. Penn State's going to have trouble getting back on their feet. How come the Catholic Church is still open? They've had scandal for 50 years. Nobody says let's close the Catholic Church, but everybody wants to close Penn State because of the culpability of these four guys and the Board of Trustees. I heard this Karen Peets, the president of the Board of Trustees. In hindsight, we should have said this. In hindsight, we should have investigated more. In hindsight, we dropped the ball. Well, how come you get to keep your job in hindsight and everybody else is gone? Because in hindsight, you should be gone. The fact that the Board of Trustees are still going to be sitting there, okay, and they were around during this scandal, then that means there's still the old culture. Get rid of them all. Wipe them all out. But do not give in to the people that want, close everything down. Close everything down. That was a bad book. Let's burn the book. No. You got to fight back from that. You got to come back. You got to put a brand new culture into place. You got to get new people running the joint. But the Catholic Church, they say Mass every day. They get reports every day about kids being abused. And they say Mass every day. How come they don't have to close? Penn State had a bad deal. And Joe Paterno's legacy is done. Okay? Done. But you're not going to close the university. That university has produced hundreds of thousands of fabulous people. This is a scene that should have been taken care of a long time ago. I don't care who's responsible. Anybody who was there got to be gone. That was in sight of this situation. Period. But if my kid got a scholarship to go to Penn State under Coach O'Brien, I'd think about it. Because that's the safest place to be now. And you know what? In the past, we've had other scandals, but this is by far the worst. The worst. I mean, we were worried about Syracuse. And is this the only college that's having this issue now? There's 300-some colleges, even more. Who knows? I'm telling you right now, you've been listening to 30 and 5. Unbelievable. On 560WIND.com.